man on a budget. Oh yeah. Little green onions there, overplayed, because it'd be really boring for me and for you if I didn't mess it up a little bit at the end. Booker T and the MGs, 1962, green onions. Booker T, fabulous B3 organ player. Steve Cropper on guitar, and for you youngsters, if you watched the Blues Brothers movie, he's the guitarist with the ponytail in the movie, also was with the Saturday Night Live band. And Al Foster on drums, and most older drummers will know who that is. And obviously I overplayed it a little bit because I wanted to highlight the kit, because really it's just a groove thing. Talked about my jazz kit. I've done a couple covers on it, but my Gretsch kit, I haven't specifically got into the details on it, other than saying I got it for a bargain price. This is a kit that I think they're listed at $11.67, I believe, $1166.99 to be exact currently, and I'm about the same when I bought it a year and a half ago. They never go for that. Well, maybe there's some idiot that walks in off the street and pays retail, but I don't think anybody puts a retail price on. Retail is $6.99 to $6.79, depending on whose ad you're looking at and what day of the week it is. And I wanted to get a Gretsch kit. I had a bunch of high-end Gretsch kits 4 years ago when I took my semi-retirement, or my early retirement, and had to divest myself of all that stuff to fund a move and a retirement, and been gradually building things up. And I wanted to get another Gretsch kit, so I was looking, as I do, and sometimes they're on sale like $5.49, and for a pretty good set of drums, that's not a bad price. I'm flipping through the internet, I'm on eBay, and I see Gretsch 4-piece jazz kit, Gretsch Catalina jazz kit, $349. And I didn't really have $349 to spend at that particular moment, but I couldn't pass that up. I was boom, 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 bang, you know. And I got off and I'm like, oh my God, you know. And it seems like I even remember calling and saying to somebody, now that's a 4-piece kit, right? And she goes, oh yeah, okay. Okay. Comes with a snare, right? Yeah. And I started thinking, because back then I was looking at the internet, you know, this is only a year and a half ago, and you see all these people on the community on the internet. I felt like I wanted to let some people know. So the thing that surprised me is when I saw it, I thought it must be a demo or something like that, but they said they had 10 available. Well, I went back, and now this is only like a half hour after I bought the kit. I go back a half hour later, that's $549. And I check in, and I got 9 left. So somebody probably lost their job at Greenbrier Percussion because somebody screwed up. I don't know that the law says you have to honor that price. Maybe it does, or it's just not worth the bad press to not honor it. But God bless him, man. I don't know who screwed up, but I got this kit for $349, and that service was great. I had it like in 3 days, and I've been thrilled to death with it ever since. And I bring this up because it's kind of a wild card thing, you know. But I don't look at the internet every day. I'm not looking at this stuff every day, but it's about 7, 8 years ago, I was looking for a Gretsch Renown kit, and they were going for, I think, $1,300 for like a 5-piece with a snare. There was a place in Manchester, Connecticut. I used to live up in Connecticut. Dynamic Percussion. They had a 5-piece with, I took it without the snare, and it was like $10.99. I thought, wow, that's a really great deal. But I didn't want to spend that kind of money. I was looking, and one day I just, again, clicked on eBay, and there was a musician's friend, and it was a 5-piece in pewter slate, sparkle, gorgeous, 10, 12, 14, 20-inch bass drum, snare drum, $7.99. I was working then, I could afford it, so it wasn't, man, I was on there like a cheap suit. Boom! And I got that thing and was thrilled with it. The only thing I noticed was it said 14 by 14 time, and I got a 14 by 13 or 14 by 12. And I figured, that's the deal. But I called them up, and they said, oh, no, we can give you a $25 discount, or we can, you send that drum back to us, and we'll send you another one. I said, oh, it's all right. But I mean, that was like a $400 or $500 savings too. So I mean, if you got your ear to the ground, you don't have to have your ear to the ground every day, every minute, 24/7. But when you're thinking about buying stuff, or when you got some money in your pocket, or when you got a need, start looking in advance and give yourself more opportunities to score a deal. And I think this is a tremendous deal. Now they had two a couple of years ago. They had 2 entry levels below this, the Energy, and there was something else. I forgot what the Energy, the Synergy. I don't know, something like that. But they still got the Energy kit, which is their entry level, and I'm sure it's a pretty fine kit. And then they've got this, which is made with a higher grade mahogany than a lot of kits manufacturers would use. The hardware, it's got the black gasket underneath the lugs to protect the shell and isolate the sound. It's got a wonderful isolation system. It's not bulky. I mean, even Craviato, I think, has like a matte finish big arm on it. I don't like. I'm not a fan of the DW suspension systems, but this thing is great. It's got a lot of flexibility. Just hooks up to a couple lugs. It's fabulous. This is monster. This could last you the rest of your life. You could tour a professional with this kit forever. It's got a place here to put your an extra cymbal holder. I like my ride right here, so I haven't put anything in there, but I could move this to the side and pop this up and have maybe the splash cymbal on there instead of on a separate stand. And if I was gigging regular, like I used to, I would probably opt for that. It's just one less stand to carry. But I really love the drums, and I didn't tune them up special or anything for this video, but here's a little sound without the music. Now, I should point out too, these are the heads that came with the kit, and I think they sound fine. They're Remo heads, made for Gretsch, and I don't know if they don't say Remo UT, which is usually their overseas head, but I've had them on here a year and a half. I just haven't felt the need to change them out. I even bought an EMAD and put it on here, and I just thought it was too dead for jazz. So I've got a big fluffy fleece beater on here, and the stock heads. You got some bang there if you want it, and I've got this much moon gel on my snare drum just to take a little of the ring out, and I've got a piece up here on the rack tom, and I got a full one on the floor tom. But maybe I'll play this back and go, oh my God. But I think it sounds fine without it, but I just takes a little bit of that, overtone out of there. Love this kit. In a snare drum, and I got a few snare drums, and I've had a few snare drums in my life, but really, Hell of a bargain, hell of a kit. I love them to death. I would play them anywhere, even if I was talented and famous. I've always liked Gretsch. But I've had other kits. I had Tama for years. I've had Ludwig. I've had some Pearl items and a couple of Pearl kits, some Sonar kits, and so forth. None of them are bad, really. It's hard to go wrong out there buying a set of drums. Get some good heads on them and tune them up right. Other than that, I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video, and please leave some comments, and a like would be nice. Or hate mail if you've got to do it. If you feel compelled to do hate mail, do hate mail. I'll deal with trolls. Anyways, thanks for viewing this, and more videos coming.